heading off up Mount Keene. It's a nice day, nice morning, so it's 10 o'clock. Just heading off from the Glen Esk car park, which is a long drive in along the kind of single track road, or pretty much. Public footpath in Milton of Clover, Queenswell and Mount Keene 5 miles. So, okay, let's go this way then. Nice morning for it. I thought maybe I had to stop and ask somebody. There's a kind of campsite back there and I stopped there, but there's no information obvious, and then I stopped at a house a wee bit further on. There was an old fella who was just wearing a bin bag. Well, it looked like a bin bag anyway, it's shiny plastic t-shirt. Welcome to Invermark Estate. Okay. How do we operate this? Maybe two women just went all the way up that way. Maybe they're not going up the mountain. So I asked this guy in the bin bag and he says, oh, it's about 3.5 miles straight along the road and you'll come to the car park, and sure enough, maybe it was near quite as much as 3.5 miles, but you get there eventually, but it's a long drive off the M90. You think you're never going to get it, and I thought I'd come too far, but I hadn't. Again, very pretty area. Just have to follow the view ranger to see where I'm going. It just looks like a field, whereas this is a track. Looks like honeybee hives across the water there. Getting a few flies on me just now, probably clegs. Funny thing, yesterday at Glendall, Corryfee and up Mayor, not one midgie. There was none. No midges, a few flies, but nothing bad. Funny there was no midges. Even here, there isn't really any midges to speak of. Not down the west coast. It swarms of them, but I wonder why. There might be some trick in that. If this area of the country doesn't get the midges as bad, why is it? I wonder. Is there some amazing scientific discovery to be made there? Plant some kind of plants down the west and maybe the midges will disappear. Maybe it's the pine forests, pine trees. Don't know. More hives over there. I think that's what they are. Brightly coloured. Don't know if the path gets any closer. The river's in the way. It's a lovely country. And a lovely morning. This is it's really kind of Aberdeenshire or Aberdeen. I know it's kind of supposedly Tayside and Angus, but in Cairngorms area, but I'm touching on the Aberdeen and the Fit Likes and all that. in the barnyards of Dalgetty. And as I come in by Tara Market 43, I fell in with a canny firma, barnyards Dalgetty. Antinari turinari, antinari turaye, antinaurin laurin laurin, barnyards Dalgetty. Oh, that kind of stuff. Ah, this is gorgeous. A long walk, fairly easy I think. You don't go up the full 3,000 feet with Mount Keene. You start off quite high up. Must be a way up there where the path is visible. There's a hill back there, it's called Rowan Hill. It's some kind of massive cairn type pyramidal monument on it. I've no idea what it's for. Probably a war monument or something, but it's enormous. I'm not sure that it adds to the landscape. It kind of sticks out a sore thumb. Or like a massive pyramid top of the hill. The flies don't seem to have got any worse, have they? No midges, no flies. Not even any birds. Not much. There's one there. There, a wee meadow pipit. Some kind of warbler. Nice, nice. Nice for a walk. It's an absolute scorcher of a day. The weather app said it's been nice in the morning and then turn a bit rainy in the afternoon, so that's kind of why I wanted to try and get this over with in the morning, but it can change quickly, but it doesn't seem to be any hint of rain at the moment. It's roasting. Absolute roasting. Mount Keene is the most easterly of all the Munros. So that's why it's a good one to do. Get it done, and that's the most easterly one done. It does seem it's just an easy path all the way. The kind of path you get in the West Highland Way, if you're familiar with that. It has that kind of feel to it, this trail. Bah. Yeah. Oh. Don't know what this monument is here. Very nicely constructed. Kind of arch shaped. A good path for biking as well. Ah, looks as if you've got to go off the track to see what this is. Okay. Bit of relief to the feet. To walk in the grass rather than on the stones. My right foot isn't right. I'm sure it's been broken at some point in the past, playing football. Maybe the second or third toe along from the pinky toe. So the bones that go to the toe and the kind of body of the foot, I'm sure there's a break in there or something, because it's never comfortable. The left one's okay. Her Majesty Queen Victoria and Her Royal Highness the Prince Consort visited this well and drank of its refreshing waters. 20 September 1861, the year of Majesty's great sorrow. Looks like the well's filled in, or something. The wee burn coming down here feeds it. I wouldn't fancy drinking it. Maybe kind of stagnant. Deer stalking takes place in the Invermark estate between mid-August and 20th October. I'm probably just missing it then. Good. So 2 miles to this point along this track, and very soon it's going to start climbing. Pretend it's just to keep the numbers in measure. Shooting animals. It's not, it's for fun. I really don't like it. Don't like that. Wonder why it's called Mount Keen. Kind of breaks the rules. Things are usually bends. I suppose up this way it could be called Keen Law or something like that. Anything else that isn't Pictish. I don't know why it's Mount Keen. Ben Keen doesn't sound as right. So up to the ear is Mount Keen. Ben Keen sounds like somebody's name. So I'm taking my boots home. These are Keen boots. Very good. Flexible, kind of like big trainers really. The ankle's a bit low cut, which means wee stones sometimes get in. Not very often. It can happen. So, bring my boots back home to Mount Keen. Actually, might be the most easterly Munro there is, but I think it's probably also about the easiest Munro there is. It's just this wide path all the way. There's nothing difficult. It isn't even that much of an ascent in terms of the steepness of the climb. It's not too bad. I can see ahead there's a wee bit there, but there was just back there, but it's not like the usual Munros. So the most easterly and the easiest, I would reckon. Some folk might say the most boring, but if you just do it for a good walk and there is nice scenery, then there's no reason why not to do it. I'm enjoying it. Wonder where that path goes. Right. Up here. That's just a long slog. Not as steep as other roads. So you're using different muscles, I think, so it's kind of leg sapping. But not difficult. Summit at last. That's the weirdest hill I've ever been up. I don't think I've ever been up one with just a long, wide path all the way. Very strange. Actually a cold wind now, it's been sweltering most of the way, but you have to put a jacket on. Well, I made the summit. I'm nestled down in a wee shelter. Wee rocky. It's kind of like an upside down cairn. Very rocky at the top. Definitely the weirdest hill I've been up, just kind of featureless. But it's a long slog, so just 12 o'clock, so just under 2 hours I think it took me to get to the summit. Which isn't bad going, I suppose, and it was 5.5 miles or thereabouts. Aye, I don't know if I'd come back and do it again. Once you've done it, you've done it. I mean, it's great scenery, but I prefer maybe a wee bit more interest. Well, That's me just coming back to the car park here. Yards away, so 3 hours and 40 minutes. I spent about, I don't know, a good 10 minutes or more up the top, messing about, having a broken bar and some water and that, so aye, 3.5 hours, not bad, not bad. It's a good walk, enjoyable, a wee bit tedious, prefer when there's a bit more steepness and climbing, but still very good, very good.